Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. My name is Sande. Welcome to this amazing YouTube channel. It's underscore Sunday. Today, just want to show you the impact of this Limuru Redhill Road on Nairobi and Kiambu counties. So welcome guys. If it's your first time here, please consider subscribing to the channel, and if you're a frequent viewer, thank you so much for coming back to view this amazing YouTube channel. We're heading to 3,000 subscribers. We only need like 40 people. So welcome guys. So let's start the video guys. So this is the famous Redhill Road. So when this road was built, it was supposed to make Limuru Road be easily accessible, or to reduce traffic on Limuru Road, and that has really worked on positively, because at the moment there are less traffic along Limuru Road because of this famous road here. So it has really opened up the space for people to move and live in Kiambu County, because it leads all the way to Wayaki Way and Gashie, which is in Kiambu County, and Wayaki Way, which will lead to places like Kangemi. So this road has really opened up that space, and it has enabled people to try and move out of the city to live a little bit, few meters out of the city. And that is really positive, because that enables them to be able to live in a very better and beautiful, if I can say, or serene environment. The far you are away from the city, the better the environment. That's how it is, guys. So most of the time in the evening hours on weekdays, the traffic might be hectic on this road somehow, but on weekends and midday, it's really a very smooth ride. As you can see, this was on a weekday, so that means the traffic that we'll see here will be more of congested. But if you just try and travel on this particular road on a midday, it is very easy for you to move around because there's less traffic. So this road has really impacted a lot. So that since this road was built, we have like 4 major malls or 4 major business buildings that have come up. Can you imagine? And that's in a span of 2 years. 4 major buildings have come up after this road was built. That's a sign that it's a positive sign that it has really kind of a game changer, because the roads open up the place. So we're gonna see the first building that was built after this road was constructed. On your right here, this is Redhill area. So if you go straight on the right side, you're gonna see it. This is the Commission for University Education on your right side. That's where they issue certificates to university graduates. So this is the first business center that was constructed, and it really picked up very well and very fast. So that's because of this road. When it was built, it opened up spaces for other people to move out of the congestion in the city. So that's a positive impact. Majorly, if you want to open up a dead or a sleepy place or a village or a town, just build major roads that will connect people. When people are connected, they see the need to invest. So this is now Nyari. Also, they're just a few meters from that first building that was opened up, there's another one that is already coming up very well, called the Astral. Where the Astral petrol station is, it's a building that is coming up very well. When I see it from here, you can see that on that right side, that building is coming up very fast. The petrol station has already started working or functioning. So also it will be a game changer, because there will be a supermarket, some business will be here. See that it's active, and it hasn't lasted for like 1 year. So this road has really impacted a lot. It has really made this place to be really active, and it's really and truly a game changer. So guys, sometimes I actually feel that the roads, if you are built well and environment is well managed, that's the best way. If you turn on the left side, you go to Westlands and places like Kangemi, the famous ABC and such kinds of places. So at this particular area, there's another big buildings that have come up here on the right side. You'll be able to see them. The reason why most of these buildings are being built on the right side, that's why we still have land that has not been utilized. Because on the left side, there are these Nyari estates that were built some years back, many years back. There's a very big commercial buildings here called the trademark suits that have been built here, and there are many houses, and that's also will be one of the game changers that will come up and make sure that this area looks amazing. So it was an evening. You can check on the sunset, the clouds. So the traffic usually starts from this particular area most of the time. Like every day, this is where the traffic starts, because we are now getting into Gashie. So that means that there are more vehicles that are on this route now. So what's happening here nowadays, since when after this road was constructed, people who live in Ruaka are using this road to access Ruaka rather than using the Two Rivers route. So they tend to pass through here, then they head to Ruaka, and also places like Denderu. So this is a shortcut, and as Kenyans, they love shortcuts. So you can see now here, that's when the traffic is kind of more serious. But something else, you need to just be patient here so that you may not overlap. The only problem that comes up and creates more chaos is when vehicles tend to overlap on a one-way traffic, on one-way road. That becomes really chaotic. But if the motorists tend to maintain their path, it becomes easier for them to maneuver around without causing more trouble. But when they overlap, it becomes more tight in terms of the vehicles that are unable to move very fast. So that's something that most of the motorists need to be able to understand and master, that overlapping on the roads, especially on this kind of roads, is not a solution to anything. You're just creating more worse and worse state. So this road has really helped, by the way. It has very big impact. That means that if you are an investor and you have money to build, you just come and build some houses along this road. You will not be able to lack clients, because understand, from this particular area to Nairobi city, if there's no traffic, it will take you less than 30 minutes. You'll be in the CBD. If there are less traffic, I imagine. The road is not that tight. So, and it's not very far, by the way. Many years back, it used to look like a very far distance, because people never used to think that you can live in Kiambu and work in Nairobi at the same time. So most of the people tended to try their best and live closer to the towns. At long last, it ended up causing more traffic where the town is, because people are crowded at the town centers. But nowadays, people tend to understand the impact of trying to live far away from the city, because the far you are, from the city, the more clean and better environment you are in. That's also something that people need to understand, because people who live close to the city, they tend to have a noisy environment, a dusty environment. So the far you are away from the city, the better. So that's something that I can encourage one or some of you to, if you want to live, to look for a better place to live, let's get out of the city. That will be the best part for you, because you're gonna enjoy at a very higher rate than someone who's living close to the city. So the traffic was catching up very tightly, but as I said, the only way to get out of this traffic most of the time is to be patient and avoid overlapping, because if you start overlapping, that means you're going to open up space for the traffic to be more tight, because the vehicles will be like 3 lane or 4 lane going in one direction. That means the other vehicles cannot open up, so the traffic will be more tight compared to when you just get relaxed and maintain traffic rules and regulations. So the question is, what do you usually do when you're in crazy traffic like this one? What comes into your mind? Which songs do you listen to? Which videos do you watch? For me, sometimes when in such kind of a traffic, most of my time I usually just try to enjoy some vlogs, watch some vlogs from famous people or very upcoming YouTubers. Watch some vlogs from them. That usually makes the traffic less chaotic. Most of the time people tend to sleep because it's during the evening hours, so they are getting out of work. Some of them are tired. Find a lot of people sleeping, very deeply sleeping at this particular point, which is acceptable, because you can imagine I've been working the whole day to get a chance to relax and just sit down and feel good. But now the problem is, if you sleep, you need to be very careful so that you may not be able to pass your, or to go beyond your destination where you are supposed to alight. So you might find yourself sleeping and going beyond the stage. So on this particular time, you see now on the right side of the road, there's a building that is coming up that will be a game changer in this particular area. And for sure this one is bigger than expected. It's kind of a mall that is coming up, and the mall will be having plenty of facilities. So the mall is on the coast being constructed. It will have like gym, supermarket, petrol station, also banks, kids play area. It's called the West something Mall. I'll take a nice picture for you and post it in my community. So guys, you're gonna explore and become bigger and better in the next few days, few months. Let me use the months because days are really close. So that's how it will change up. And the thing is, when it opens up, there's some things that might happen. One, which is the rent charges might rise. So that's the the risks that people tend to come up when development is happening somewhere. The rent charges might rise up, and also there are buildings that have been built that are not really well, might be demolished, and more classy buildings will be built. So these are a time for the guys who own houses here, or who are landlords, to be able to sit down and try to strategize on ways to make sure that they make use of this development that is coming up. Because if they don't do that, that means that they'll be slowing down the proper management of this area, or proper developments this particular area. Because when the malls come up, some small, we have some very dilapidated buildings along this road here that will require an upgrade. So the only way to do that maybe is to demolish them and build some more classy buildings, or to use any other means to make sure that have buildings that are kind of more respectable or more accommodative, because you need to be able to move with the change. I usually say that change is inevitable. This is the Gashia Center now. I love the way the sky is looking, very nice, even though it was very dark, but it still had a very nice glance the place. Look at the sunset area when the sun is coming down, looks so amazing, the clouds at that edge. So it's very, very beautiful, and it's something that I love to see the sunsets so much. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I think the Redhill road has really had a very positive impact on this road. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.